everyone, so today I want to talk about the 10th episode of the 3rd season of Sabrina, Sabrina and the Beast. It's alive! It's a long story. Got any lip balm? Okay, so I do apologise for those of you who watched my Sabrina videos for the weird kind of introductions at the beginning where I kind of half reenact the funny parts, or the bits that I find funny. But I really struggled, even the couple of things that I've done just now, I really struggled to find things, which is odd. Because I love this episode. It's one of my favourites from the 3rd season, and there are a lot of great contenders in season 3. But for some reason, there's just nothing in it which I found particularly entertaining or iconic in that sense. So I do apologise for the really rubbish introductions. They will improve in the next couple of Sabrina reviews because, if I remember rightly, the next few have a lot of funny catchphrases and things. It is the plot in this that makes it great for me. The moral is completely in your face. It's not one of those hidden messages. It rarely is with a kids show or a kind of family-friendly show. Don't judge people by their appearance. Of course, Cousin Susie comes to visit, and Cousin Susie looks like your commercialised typical witch, green face, kind of protruding nose and chin, warts all over her, and that I think is exciting. Part of me detests the commercialised witch, but I also find it quite interesting as a character. She also kind of reminds me of Elphaba as well, but I think that's just partly because of the green skin. But of course, Sabrina's kind of grossed out by her, and she gets taught a lesson when Harvey grows into a man-beast. And I don't know what it is, but Richert looks adorable as a beast. I don't know, I mean, I prefer him when he's not covered in hair, but there's just something about Richert where he just looks absolutely gorgeous as a beast. Nobody else would be able to pull that off. So I think that's quite an interesting moral. Jenna Green in this, I really enjoy her character. We don't get a lot of Libby in this. It's not about Libby. But when she is in it, I think her scenes are quite funny. Obviously not funny enough for me to re-quote at the beginning, but nice enough. Then we have two kind of subplots for the aunties here. One, Salem buys Hilda a dominatron to help her work out. And Caroline Rhea in this is as amazing as ever. She's kind of in the background with this though, like even her own little subplot isn't really that emphasised, which is a shame. And of course Zelda is once again playing with science and trying to solve a major problem under the influence of Cousin Susie. There's something specific about Zelda's hair in this episode that I love. I don't know what it is, but Beth Broderick looks as amazing as ever in this episode. I have a bit of an obsession with Zelda's hair because it changes so frequently. Hilda's hair, it doesn't stay the same for 7 seasons, but you know, it's not as changeable as Zelda's. I'm not really sure why that is, but if you watch every episode, Zelda will have like 2 or 3 hairstyles per episode, where Hilda's is usually the same. So yes, Zelda's hair is great. The only bit I don't like is where Sabrina conjures up the catwalk and she says something along the lines of, kid moth, eat your heart out. Oh, that's right, you don't eat. Even as a child, I hated that. Some of you will know that I suffered from an eating disorder, I had anorexia when I was 15. And I hate that. I think it's really insensitive and quite nasty, but at the same time I can see why it's being said. It's being said to say, you know, Sabrina is a good role model, stick thin catwalk models, not so much, but I do think it's a bit insensitive. But never mind. Also, the clue that Cousin Susie gives Sabrina to the family secret, this will if you don't know what the family secret is, if you're watching this kind of in unison, if you're watching the episodes in unison with my reviews, please stop watching this video. All I'm going to say now is about the family secret and I don't want to spoil it. Right. The clue she gives her, the whip. What on earth? Now maybe I haven't watched the episodes in sequence for a long time. So maybe it'll come clear as I watch the other episodes. But what has that got to do? The clues she gets, Avery, M plus Ember of the ABC man, Faye plus Sabrina plus Robert E. Leigh is B plus Horn with a ball of twine minus the E. Where does the whip come into that? I can't work out what that is, so I'll obviously see it when we progress further into it, hopefully, but please tell me so I don't have to wait that long. I just can't, for some reason I've completely either forgotten or can't comprehend the whip as part of the family secret. A bit worrying, unless it's not actually meant to be a whip. I don't know, ABC one. I can't work out what else it would be. So let me know if you know, because for some reason just completely forgot and I've never noticed that before, so it's a bit odd. But let me know your thoughts on Sabrina and the Beast, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!